Welcome to the second row. My name is Brenda Rozzi, and this is my partner in crime.
Yes, this is my bail bonds lady.
Thank God I haven't had to use it yet.
Yes, we haven't. We've managed to stay out of trouble.
Which for the two of us is kind of ironic, but whatever.
Like they say in court, nothing but the truth.
Yeah, so help me God. Yeah, I wish some people would. But anyway.
I will. Friday the agenda gets posted online. Brenda and I print it out.
Yep.
Neither one of us noticed it. Printed it out, looked at it, looked good. I get, at 5 minutes after 9, by email, I get another agenda revised. You know what they revised? The Friday's agenda was missing page 3. This is page 3 that they sent out.
I wonder if there's anything important. Maybe they sent that out so we can doodle in between the things. A blank page so we can, draw. Yeah, you can write the notes that you usually send on the back of the paper.
Maybe they were preparing for a potential snowstorm on Monday so they could have another. Hey, there's a question for you.
Okay.
If the school kids don't make 180 days, they have to make the time up.
Right. But they can only go till June 30th.
Now, do City Hall employees have to make the time up?
No.
Why not? It seems only fair.
I don't know.
But
remember when Dan Varela was mayor? City Hall was closed, but his people in his office had to go in. Had to go in. It was mandatory. They had to be there.
Where did the due diligence go? Duh.
They had to always be there.
All right.
All right. So anyway, so this is a copy of the agenda. I don't know if people to see it. It's for
this is
tomorrow
the revised
night.
One.
Right. For tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, City Council chambers. Well, it's supposed to start at 7. But it may not.
It ain't not gonna.
Yeah, well, we know that. We know that, but whatever. But they all start off the same way, the roll call to see what councils are there, what councils are not there. The moment of silence, and I hope they give a moment of silence for the two people that we can talk about later. The Pledge of Allegiance, and then they're gonna approve minutes from 12/16, 1/20, and February 3rd. And then public participation, which my friend Rich always gets up and participates.
I'll speak up the chamber.
Well, is it going to be anything interesting, or probably it's always interesting.
Going back.
What?
The 3 categories for the regular meetings. Shouldn't they? Some of them shouldn't be classified as irregular meetings.
Oh, they all should be irregular.
But the good news: there's no public hearings.
Thank God.
We won't go into what's pending.
Yeah, because we don't know what that is. But now there's 2 communications from the mayor. One is 6126, update from city attorney regarding litigation with the Lawrence Redevelopment Authority, and could go into executive session. You know what? Why? It's litigation. It's in court. Why does it even have to go in executive session?
Have you, I digress from that, but it involves the LRA. Have you seen that What's-His-Face is no longer the attorney? No. Since when? His name's not on the thing? Interesting. I can't remember if there's something else in there in the farther down.
We'll have to figure out, yeah.
They got some woman now that's the city LRA attorney.
Interesting.
But I had heard way back when that he was.
Well, they I guess at one point they didn't want him, but then they wanted. You know what? Brian has enough on his plate. Maybe it's a good thing. Okay, now.
And then going to the next agenda item, 7926, communication. They want to outline the FY 2027 budget review process. Hey, why don't they listen to the citizens for a change? That would be a...
What would you...
suggest?
Yeah.
Locking city officials' hands in lead gloves so they can't steal money from the ill-gotten gains.
Yeah.
But we won't go beyond that.
So now we're into committee reports, and Budget and Finance is the first committee. And 4626 is authorization to expend $3,100,000 Mass Works Infrastructure Grant from Executive Office of Economic Development. That was put on by Dan McCarthy, Planning Director.
I would like to know where that 3.1 mil is going.
Well, we'll find out on Tuesday night.
Well, no, this is just, maybe. And for the next item, 4726, authority to expend $110,000 for the Municipal Vulnerability Preparedness Program. Say what, huh? What are we preparing for? Cash-ageddon?
Well, it's a grant from the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs.
Okay,
Okay, whatever. So, Housing Committee, there's none.
that's good. That's a plus.
Yeah. Now we have Ordinance Committee.
Okay. My hat is off to any student that makes a name for themselves, academically or athletically.
Right.
This one did it athletically. Resolution honoring Gustavo Varela, Greater Lawrence Tech student athlete, holder of the state's all-time leading rushing record in high school football. And that was put on by Stephanie and Vivian.
Who are both
Both have had involvement with voc tech.
vocational stuff. Okay. 49325, install underground conduits on Essex Street near Amesbury. And I think that all has to
Another
do with...
pothole, but again, it's well intentioned.
Yeah, I think it all has to do with eventually making Amesbury Street two ways. I can't even imagine what that's gonna look like. Can't even imagine.
Again, I digress. Have you enjoyed the new lights at South Broadway and Merrimack Street?
Yeah?
The new traffic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Better
With the
than...
left turn on them going south on
Yeah.
South Broadway, or
People
left
still
turn
don't.
onto Merrimack?
People
It
still
ain't
don't.
gonna work.
No. Well, people still don't, but that's
People
okay. No.
don't understand arrows.
No, no.
Let's see, hopefully, well, some good weather this weekend. Hopefully the O'Neill Park Easter egg
We
hunt.
forgot to
the snow-
install and maintain. On 03726, install and maintain underground conduits on Amesbury Street at Canal. And that, again, has to do with, I believe, the 2A. Yeah. Okay, now you go into 5026, the O'Neill East Egg hunt, but that's not till April 4th. So we got plenty of time. And our friend Jose de Villa is putting it on. Okay. Oh, and then the next three. 5126.
We have what? 1, 2, 3, we got 4
Yeah. Oh,
agenda
4. Yeah,
items
yeah.
regarding,
So
3 of them regarding Semina Hispana
Yeah,
on Campion Common.
yep. The first one, July 31st and August 1st and 2nd, from 12 to 11. Okay, that's the festival. But what's the next one? It's the same thing. July 30th, 31st, and August 1st and 2nd.
The 2 different permit
Oh,
numbers.
Okay,
One is,
one's the Fiesta
8 and
show.
1 is 9.
One's the Fiesta show. And then the next one,
Oh, 10, I'm sorry, 10, there's 3 of them, 8,
yeah,
9, and 10.
Then the next one is June 18th and 19th from 5 to 11, and June 20th and 21st, the Fiesta show, the carnival. That's, I think, Father's Day weekend. But it always rains. Every time they have the carnival, it rains. I don't know. Whatever. That's just me, I don't know. Okay. And 5426, Campion Common Earth Day, citywide cleanup, April 25th from 7 to 3.
Are they going to be handing out snow shovels that day?
Snow better be gone by then.
It better not be. And let's see, the last one on the ordinance committee is remove handicap parking up on Juniper Street.
Okay. All right. No personnel.
Public safety, there's no report, but we'll get to that later on.
Okay. Economic development. I don't even know where this economic development thing came from. But whatever.
Have they had a meeting?
Who the hell knows? Committee of the whole, old business, none. Table matters.
Do we want to go into table matters?
Is there anything?
Still those from a year ago.
Oh, please.
No, I'm sorry, 28 and 29 are from 26. That's the surplus property on Boston Street.
Yeah. What happened with that?
Huh?
Whatever happened with that, I can't remember. Did they table it? Yeah, they must have tabled it, but I wonder why. I don't know.
Okay.
Then we go into new business.
This is a quick one. I'll go through page 3.
Oh,
Nothing
sure.
here.
Okay. Now we're into page 4. Okay, new business.
New business.
6026, renewal of contract city attorney. I'm all for it.
Okay. I know that there are individuals in and around this community that have no use for Tim.
I don't have a problem with him. He's always been honest with us.
Yeah.
He's
He's
always
receptive.
told us the truth.
He
He's been
answers
very
questions.
receptive. Yes, yes. And if you ask him a question, he will answer to the best of his knowledge. So, don't have a problem with him at all.
Let's see, SEIU Local 888 Supervisor and Administrative Union Collective Bargaining Agreement. Transfer $106,570 from the current year salary reserves and other accounts, the old catch with other accounts.
I hate that.
To various salary funds to fund $106,570.
Interesting. 6323, appropriation transfer, $200,000 from free cash to opera account
I didn't realize that we still had ARPA money left.
190810-51113 to Merrimack Valley Workforce Board for AI workforce training for Lawrence residents ages 18 to 25.
I gotta shut my mouth on that one. You know what my comment about AI is?
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they had some real intelligence, but no. They're going for artificial intelligence. Proposed, okay, the next item, 6426. Proposed update to travel reimbursement ordinance, which I just so happen to have a copy of.
Okay, good.
And I don't know where the hell it went.
It's in there.
Oh, well,
Okay, whatever.
it's floating around somewhere.
Okay, proposed update to noise ordinance. Yeah, I certainly hope there's an update. 'Cause
I do have suggestions on that, and if you put on your way back when Eileen was a city councilor, this was, what, 10 years ago?
oh, more than that.
Yeah, I tried to get them to establish a decibel limit on noise, and nobody was interested. And now we see Captain Montas was tasked with writing this, and I've gone through a lot of city ordinances about noise ordinances, and the upper limit of normal noise decibel limit, now there's various scales of decibel limits, scales that decibel is measured on, is usually about 75, and that's basically threshold of traffic. And that's during the daytime, and at nighttime they curtail it, they back it down to about 60
Okay.
decibels. But the whole problem is, how do you measure decibels? Not all, I mean, all cell phones can have an app
Yeah.
for a decibel meter, but your decibel meter
Maybe
on your
different.
cell phone will be different reading than mine, even though we're measuring the same noise
Right.
level.
I mean, it's good that they're thinking of doing this now before summer comes
Yeah.
and it really becomes a pain in the butt.
It's going to be a crap show.
Of course it will. But, but the thing is, can it be enforced? Because that's the main problem. And I know in my area, the noise is coming from the industrial park.
Yep.
That's where that's coming from in my area.
I make no bones about where I live. I live on Cross Street. Behind my house is an alleyway that runs from Cross Street up to Franklin Street.
Right.
Now, Cross is at an angle, but the next street over is Tremont Street. We had houses on Tremont Street that were cranking away. I called. I got 2 police cruisers, single officer in each cruiser, and each of them had a different answer to the noise. One said, no, that's acceptable. The other one says, no, it isn't. They can't even agree themselves.
Then that's something that then maybe they need to do training for the police, especially the younger police officers.
The noise ordinance should be put under control or should be maintained by the community policing.
Right.
And they should have calibrated
Right.
decibel meters
Yep. But that's not going to
that
happen.
will stand up in court.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to have officers say, well, if I have to use my cell phone, I want to be paid for it.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, so that's,
How about city-issued cell phones specifically for that?
I don't think the city gives the police officers their own
No, I know.
city-owned cell phones.
No, but whatever.
But,
Will be interesting.
okay. Let's see, next one.
6626, resolution honoring Lawrence High School senior Dariel Rodriguez on his admission and full scholarship to Yale University. Good for him.
My
Good for him.
hat is off to him.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yale, prestigious university. I hope he realizes that both of the President Bushes graduated from Yale.
Yep.
I don't know if that's good, bad, or indifferent, but I just throw that out as a fact.
Yep.
A freebie.
Hey, yep. Okay.
I don't know if I want to even touch
I'll
this
do one. 6726, renewal of access to Buckley Garage for weekly meal for the homeless and related services. 2 years requested for the movement family.
Well,
I was under the impression that they were going to get a building,
yeah.
and this was only temporary for 2 years, or whatever it was.
I know
That's
I'm
the
going to
impression.
catch hell from Tommy Duggan for me saying this. What's the financial status of TMF? How come they haven't filed any reports with either Secretary of State Corporation Division or the Attorney General's charitable organization?
I don't know.
But again, I'm a big boy, I
Yeah.
can take it. Okay.
You can do 6826.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh, what?
Is Giovanni taking over Selena's
Oh,
duties?
for childcare parking? Well, 40 Marble Avenue, I don't know. Getting into that one.
Okay.
6926 Washington Street, traffic direction change to run northeast from Manchester to Acton.
I think they have the direction wrong. I think it should be southeast.
Okay.
Because basically Broadway runs north-south. Washington Street runs in a northerly direction into Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So if you were to reverse it, it would be running in a southerly, and it's more southeasterly than anything. But,
Okay, whatever.
Next one-way street, Kendall. Council Vice President Anna Levy put that on the agenda.
Okay, 2 remove handicap parkings. One from 87 Railroad Street and the other from 203 West Street. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, 7326. Jesus Transforms Lives 2026, Campion Common, July 25th and 26th. 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
So that's not too bad. You know. 7426, 5 days of worship, O'Connell Park, July 26th to the 30th, from 1 to 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. 7526, Raining in the Valley, Campion Common, August 21st and 22nd, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay, oh.
That's raining as in, not precipitation, but
Right.
somebody's ruling, the
Right,
king,
right.
whatever.
Farmers Market, Campion Common, Wednesdays, June 10th to September 30th, from 8 to 5. They do that all the time. You know, they're over right across from the senior center.
Okay.
And then the Farmers Market in O'Connell Park, Saturdays, June 13th to September 26th. Again,
Okay.
they do that every Saturday. And,
Last but not least, budget review, police department.
okay.
Okay, we can
All
get
right.
rid of
All right, so-
that, and
All
that.
right. All
Okay,
right.
now,
All right, let me first. Okay, so, Lawrence Neighborhood Association Partnership at City of Lawrence presents Easter Bunny Breakfast. We've done this in the past. LNAP, Lawrence Neighborhood Association
What day?
Partnership. It's going to be Saturday, March 14th from 8 to 11. It's going to be at the center, which is 155 Havel Street. Come meet the Easter Bunny. We're going to have indoor games and a magic show. Maybe she'll make someone disappear. Free entry for all, but there will be raffles, and we was discussing the raffles today, but there will be raffles.
okay, now we get,
Okay.
because we had rather, I call it a sparse agenda.
Yes,
Okay, we got some goodies.
Okay.
Tonight, at 6 o'clock, Public Safety Committee meeting. Okay? New business, now this was from February 3rd of this year, got pushed up. Agenda item 4326. Oh, you guys are gonna love this one. Review snow emergency process and procedure and winter parking enforcement policies. That was put on by District D Councilor, my councilor Vivian Marmol. And then the next item is review process. Now, you guys are gonna love this one, which is gonna lead into another thing I've got lined up. Review process for alerting residents of winter parking ban activation, again, by Vivian.
right.
And then she also put in a request for the annual report and semi-annual reports from the police, fire, and inspectional service departments, and the rest of it is
Whatever.
whatever.
Are you going?
Okay. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but this is a map of the city. Map of the city. Sounds kind of like Sergeant Friday. This is
Right.
the city.
Yep.
All the small blue dots are where the blue lights are.
Right.
The emergency Kmart blue light snow warning special, okay? And I think there's about 20 of them, 20 or 21, I'm not sure.
Not very many.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, you can see there's 5, 6 bigger spots.
Right.
Where, I mean, I'm not an expert on traffic, but I've worked in traffic enough to know, and I've driven the city enough to know, where additional snow blue lights belong. South Broadway and Mount Vernon,
Oh, definitely.
definitely. Salem and Loring, the end of the
Oh,
O'Connell.
okay, okay.
Haverhill and Union Street,
Yes.
okay?
Yep.
East Haverhill and Ferry Street.
Yep.
Haverhill and Hampshire Street. That's up by me.
Right, right.
And Last but not least, Essex and Warren.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean,
Okay, now, I filed several public record requests and I got a bunch of interesting information. Between January 25th and February 21st of this year, I got two separate reports covering two-week time frames. The Lawrence Police Department issued $434,500 in tickets for obstructive parking during snow removal.
wow.
Now, one would assume, again, we got that word assume.
In this city, you don't assume anything, honey.
We would assume that that money would be sliding right over to the snow removal fund because the state law allows only one item on a city budget to be deficit spended,
Right.
and that's snow removal.
Right.
The city of Lawrence, in their infinite wisdom this year, allocated $500,000.
That's
snow
not even,
removal.
that's not even one
Okay.
snowstorm.
Through the first big storm we had, the city had spent over $700,000 on fees
Yep.
for snowplows, private snowplows,
Right.
which again, that's another one of my pet peeves. I don't even want to think what it got into, okay? Now, I enjoy seeing Facebook videos. Everybody doing, what a great job they're doing. Yeah, you guys look great on Facebook. I still get snow on the street.
Oh, when coming down, if I want to go on Amherst Street to go to Andover Street, they have the bump out sidewalk, that's full of snow. People park, there's going to be an accident because it's ridiculous. They need to go and remove the snow. And now's a good time, the weather's gonna be nice, it'll be easy to remove it. But what happened to the snow they removed? Because where did it go?
Where's the snow farm in Lawrence? I don't know.
Exactly, where's the snow farm in Lawrence?
My only thought is it's the old junkyard up there across from the Patham School.
Oh, Tomborello's?
That's the only major open area
yeah.
that isn't.
Because I'm looking, saying there is definitely going to be a serious accident because it's bad enough that the curb bumps out, but now we have snow that makes it even less space for two cars to get by. It's unbelievable, totally
But-
unbelievable.
Getting back, there's the two reports, 10-page reports, and I'll tell you the turnaround time on this, I got them in less than a week. Between city clerk's office and Dave Rodriguez, who happens to be in charge of the
parking?
municipal parking.
Yep.
Great turnaround time.
Good.
Now,
Yeah.
some interesting numbers.
Okay.
They even broke down the names and badge numbers of the police officers that
wow.
were out tagging. I won't mention the names. I don't recognize them. I do have their badge numbers. On the first 2-week period from the 25th of January to the 7th of February, there were four police officers out there tagging. One bag, this is strictly for snow emergency. One bag, 642 in that 2-week period, another 447, another one 870,
Wow.
and another one 204. Now he's got a strange net designation beside him. I don't know if it's a police officer or he's something else, but it just doesn't add up. But from the February 8th through February 21st, we had a total of 5 out there. The one that wasn't working the first storm, 740. The one that got 642 got 275. The 447 got 625. The 870 got 456, and the 204 got 435. So the first 2-week period, we had 2,163. This is strictly snow obstructing snow removal tickets.
Okay.
And on the second 2-week period, it was 2,531 for a total of 4,694, which should have meant $469,400, but some of the tickets didn't go for the full $100. So out of the snow removal tickets, we got $434,500, okay?
Yep.
Again, that money gets put into the city treasury to be abused by city officials who do not live in the city of law. I said it. I make no bones about it. You know, it is what it is. I just look at it and it only gets worse and worse.
Well, you look at, I mean, when Chief Moriarty was here, he had the red alert, which is great. Now they're starting to do something else, making phone calls or sending out text messages and whatever. But, you know, it always says, watch the blue lights. Well, if you don't have a blue light near you, how do you watch a blue light? And what happens if the blue light stops working, but the other blue lights are on? That's a whole different story too.
Now, this map here, you can't see it. Now, I spent years as a surveyor, okay,
Right.
and I'm reasonably skilled with geometry, and you can put a circle through 3 points. All you do is draw a line between 2 points and then draw a line between the other 2 points, erect the perpendicular bisector of that line in both directions. That will give you the center. And I have done that. I've got the circles, and I mean, I'm looking at it, and that's how I basically determined where some of where they should put. In fact, there should be probably another one. Let's see, Mount Vernon now. But again,
I think we're
that's going to be part of my rant tomorrow night. You've got almost $500,000. You can spend all kinds of money on grants. Why don't you spend some of our money from the citizens to help them?
Right.
Oh, no, that would take money away from the city, wouldn't it?
I just, you know, it's sad because, I mean, but it's sad, but it's not, because these people know if we have a snow emergency, it's odd even parking. It's always been odd even parking since God knows when, but whatever. But they just, but the thing is, if they don't move it, they should get ticketed automatically. Never mind ticketed, but they should get towed. Because these streets need to be plowed, and that's one of the reasons why there's so much snow on the ground in the streets, because plows couldn't get to them. You know, I don't know.
I admit it. I post snowstorm abuse photos.
Yeah.
I had a van parked just across the street, one house up from me, that totally screwed up snow removal on the odd side of Cross Street.
Yep.
Okay? Huh?
Was it someone they know?
He did not get tagged.
Why? And that's a good, why was he not tagged? That's the good question.
I got videos of his license plate.
Well, he should have gotten tagged.
Well, again, my thoughts are people that want to.
And they opened up some of the schools, and like you said, why couldn't they open up General Donovan? I mean, it's not a school. I mean, why couldn't they, for people who don't have driveways on your street, for people to park?
Let the city sell parking permits.
Exactly.
$50 for winter parking there.
Right.
I would gladly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you don't have to worry about moving your car. You know, I mean, what is in that building right now?
Nobody, as far as I know.
Okay then.
I drove by yesterday and there was a sign fastened on the chain link fence, area under video surveillance. Huh?
For what?
Huh? Say who? It looks like one of these signs you buy at Home Depot.
But I'm just saying, so why couldn't something like, something like that be, for residents who don't have, I mean, how many houses on your street don't have parking, you know?
Well, again, the city keeps creating affordable housing with a lack of adequate parking.
Now that's one of the things we're asking about parking. Now that's one of the things when they come before zoning and planning is, where's parking? Before it used to always say, we'll park at the Buckley. How many people can park at the Buckley? Give me a break. Not too many.
At one point in time, every dwelling unit was supposed to have, I think, 1.5 parking spaces per dwelling unit. Well, when you got 17 families living in one dwelling unit,
it's kind of hard.
It is what it is. I and the house next to me do not have a driveway.
Right. But a lot of the houses on your street don't have driveways, do they?
Do. Everybody has driveways except for myself and the house next to me.
So then the two of you, so I don't understand why they don't give you the permit, And mention, are you going to the meeting tonight?
Huh?
Are you going to that meeting tonight?
What, this one?
Yeah.
I'm debating it.
Yeah. I mean.
It is what it is, but no, people next door, we get along good, except for one of their kids that he thought the break in the snowbank was a personal thing for him to park.
Oh, good.
And
wrong.
He ended up, I think it was the next night, he got a
ticket. Good.
Yes.
Yep, good.
That's what you're.
But like I said,
self-importance.
But that's something, and I would, if they're doing stuff, they need to look into where people who don't have driveways on some streets, if there's a place where they could park. Like you said, get a parking permit just for the winter. Let's say from December 1st to April 30th. Like I said, $50, cheaper than a thing.
Yeah.
Cheaper than getting a ticket.
But again, I know how easy it is for people to abuse that type of a situation. They'll park their car, screw it, it's going to stay there till the snow melts.
But no, it has to, it has to be out like a certain time.
Well, those are the city's school parking lots that are open.
Right. Has to be out by 7 in the morning.
Yep.
So you have to be out by 7 in the morning and you can go back in at 5 at night. That wouldn't be bad because a lot of people work. So that's not a problem. No. But there's got to be more places where people can park. I mean, yes, there are too many cars in the city of Lawrence. We already know that. But what other empty places, spots are there for people to park? I don't know.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I probably will go to that, and I will print off another copy of this, and I will put the actual location, and then I'll print off copies for each of the members of the.
Yeah, because I think it definitely. There's got to be something. There's got to be a way to alleviate the people who are just stupid enough not to move their cars, and that it's basically stupidity, or laziness. One or the other, or both.
I saw one figure from a city official that said, which I don't think it is quite that high. He said there's 80,000 vehicles registered in the city.
Oh, there probably are. There probably are.
But the census says we've only got 89,000 people.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, okay.
And I just look at it and I say,
no.
But again, the whole problem is the city, it keeps pushing
And
affordable housing.
and people always say, well, I parked here. No one has ever ticketed me. No one's ever told me. So I'm just going to continue parking here. I don't care. Whatever. Okay. Enough is enough.
But it is what it is. Let's see, what other goodies do we got
Should we
going
talk
on?
about?
On a note of sorrow,
Yeah.
tonight we have a wake at Breen's for a city favorite, Frank Salak. Everybody
Yeah.
knows Frank.
And if you don't, how can you not?
Even though he couldn't sing, but
Yeah.
he thought he could. But I will be there. He was a friend of mine. Anybody that votes for me and supports me is a friend of mine. I will be there.
Yeah.
He was-
Well, he was always at city council meetings.
Yes.
Always at the sports, Lawrence
Yep.
High Sports,
Yep.
always there. Worked for DPW.
Yep.
Made sure the barrels were always clean.
I'll probably get slammed for saying this. He was a staunch supporter of Willie Lantigua.
He was.
You got to admire, he had the guts to do it, say
Yep,
it,
yep.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then tomorrow,
There's Phyllis Tyler,
Yeah.
who was on
head of the, city, involved with the City
City,
Democratic Party Committee,
Yeah,
amongst
that-
other things.
the Friends of the Library, Robert Frost Fund, Lawrence Heritage. The list just keeps going on. She was also the treasurer of the Colonial Heights Neighborhood Association. Nice person, sweetheart.
That's
Oh
the
my God.
reason that we said tomorrow's city council meeting may not start on
maybe
time.
A little late, maybe a little
Because
late.
that one's
Right.
gonna be,
Yeah,
I hate to use the phrase, that wake will be a big draw.
it will be. It will be. I mean, she touched so many people, knew so
Yep,
many
she
people,
did.
helped campaign for so many
Yep.
people. And I didn't realize she was on the alumni board for the longest time.
Yep.
And I think hopefully I will do a scholarship for her because I think she really deserves.
And she was 80, I think she was 89. 10 years older, 10 years older than I was. I
Yeah,
think she was-
graduated class of 1954.
Huh?
She graduated class of 1954, Lawrence High.
54, so that would make her 10 years older than.
Yeah, yeah.
Born in Philadelphia in 1936. I read that much in the
Yeah.
obituary.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. So
a
it's like-
loss.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
there need to be more people getting involved in politics as she did.
Oh my God,
instead
yeah.
of people getting involved in politics with what's in it for me.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
it and I
Yeah.
know it. And we all know a bunch of,
I just, she was a lovely person. Sometimes I would see her at Carlene's, sitting there by herself. I'd go over and talk to her, whatever. It's sad because we lost a great person for the city of Lawrence.
but
Yeah.
I hate to bring it up, but they usually happen in threes.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I dread the third one.
Well, someone from the Lawrence Community Works passed away, Armin Hyatt, I believe. He was he was Lawrence. He did a lot for Lawrence Community Works. I saw that briefly. I don't know who he is. I just know the Hyatt family because it was a chiropractor, some lawyers, things like that. But people who do good things, it's sad when we lose them. But like I said, hopefully the alumni will do a scholarship in her honor because I think she deserves it. And then with Stephanie's birthday over the weekend.
Pardon me?
It was Stephanie Infanti's birthday over the weekend. Let's wish her a belated happy birthday.
Stephanie gets a birthday party, and this is all I got from the city. I pulled that one out of the trash.
I know. I hope she saved us some cake for her party.
No, I don't
party.
think I got anything.
Yeah. No, I hope she got, well, yeah.
I know that they, when I was, how can I say this tactfully, being shown the door, I know Mark, he set up a little thing with, because it was Selena, not Selena, it was Estella's, Mayan, and Maria's last meeting.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, it was.
okay. Yeah,
So, but again, no, the city didn't give this to me. I pulled this out of the trash.
trash, yeah. Well,
But it's good for a few chuckles.
yeah, especially going to city council meetings. Yeah,
I'm glad somebody can get a chuckle out of the city.
oh my God.
But,
It's gonna prove interesting to see, see how many people show up tonight, see how many people show up tomorrow. I think Phyllis will have a good turnout too. It's sad because like you said, people like that who have done a lot for the city, they're gonna be missed. I know Frank Slack hasn't worked in quite a while. But I saw him at the firefighters' breakfast. He was there in a wheelchair, but we were talking to him. I forget who we were talking, and he looked fine. So I don't know if, whatever. And I don't know what happened to Phyllis. I haven't seen her in a while at Colleen's.
who, Frank?
Yeah. Frank, like I said, I saw him in December. Phyllis, I haven't seen in a while, so I don't know if she's been sick
The
longer.
last time I saw Frank was, I think it was at the firefighters' breakfast.
Right,
and
he was there.
He was
Talking
chipper,
away.
but you could tell the ailments were catching up to him.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
But, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't mean this in a derogatory
Right.
way. The city lost another character.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, he's almost up in the Joe Boren category.
Oh my God. Do you want to tell people who Joe Boren was?
Yeah, okay, it is what it is.
Tell them about Joe Boren. Tell them about him. We've had a bunch of characters.
I knew Joe. He liked me. He voted for me. There's another one. Let's say I collect them, but no. I acquire people that have good taste, I guess. Right.
Like I said, it's gonna be sad.
I'm trying to think.
Tomorrow.
Anything else exciting? The fire department's been relatively quiet. Nothing exceptionally serious.
Well, that's a good thing.
Just their normal medical assistance calls.
Yeah.
I do hear Cataldo Ambulance is doing a lot of work in Lawrence
Right,
now. I
yeah.
don't know what's going on with that.
Because Lawrence General, they don't have the funding for their ambulances anymore.
They do have a few ambulances on the
But
street.
not very many anymore. Not
But
very
again,
many, Andover's helping out, Atlantic's helping out, I don't know. Trying to think what else has, been happening.
Good investment. Fire department and the Lawrence General Hospital ambulance frequency. I hear a good deal of what goes on.
You know what's, I know, and we were discussing this, they've changed the name from Lawrence General Hospital to Lawrence Medical, or what the new thing is, medical, I don't know. But they've taken away Lawrence General. I'm like, it's sad. I mean, because we had nursing school, I don't know.
Let's see, Lawrence. What else did I hear about Lawrence? What's the one that's at Necco? Lane, president of.
Yeah.
He's now
on the board
chairman
of
the board of Lawrence General.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, I do get a chuckle listening to them shift people from. To me, a campus is a school.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
hospitals have campuses now.
Well, because there's Lawrence General, there's
They
what used to be
shift them
Holy
from the Havel
Family,
campus
and
to the
Havel was
Methuen
Hale,
campus
yeah.
to the Lawrence campus,
Yeah,
you know.
because the Havel campus was the old Hale Hospital, the Methuen campus was the old Holy Family, or Bon Secours, and Lawrence campus used to be Lawrence General.
Yeah,
It's like, okay,
yeah. And now Lawrence has all three of them.
yeah. It's gonna be,
Well, it is what it is.
It's gonna be
And
in,
meanwhile, that guy is floating in his boat down off the coast of South America. The one that caused all the hospitals to go under.
oh, the guy from Stewart?
Yeah, Methuen was part of it.
Oh, Stewart, yeah, oh, yeah. Doctors,
Yeah.
my primary care was part of Stewart Medical. Yeah,
Why don't they send the Navy or the IRS out there with their boat, the sinker's boat? Okay, oh, you want to sink or swim now, pal?
But,
But-
I don't know, yeah. I mean, hopefully they'll be able to come out of all this in a good way. But I don't know. It's, you watch, you know, I know that when Dan Rivera was here as mayor, Lawrence General had the contract for ambulance. And I remember growing up that the Lawrence Fire Department has their own ambulance service. But it's not cost effective to have your own ambulance service.
You know what I find extremely strange now about the ambulance services? Okay, back when my wife was alive, I needed, and this is before I had that handicap ramp in the front of my house, I would have extreme difficulty getting out of the house. And we had, who was the old ambulance service? The one that's down there on...
Oh, Patriot.
Yeah. The Patriot, the driver and the attendant would be able to take my wife in her wheelchair down from my
Stairs.
front door down to the sidewalk
Wow,
by themselves.
wow.
Now, they need the fire department to go to do it. You know?
Yeah.
Come on, wait a minute, what's going on, folks here? What's going on? Why, you know?
But that's, yeah.
I just look at it and, but again, Patriot was decent.
And now where Patriot was, it's now Pride Star. So I don't know if Pride Star bought Patriot or Patriot just moved someplace else. Because I know they're in the back of Blanchard Street there. And I'm like,
They,
oh.
although Patriot at times was slimy in their financial operations. When I burnt my arm with cooking grease, you know, you can
Yeah.
see the scar from here down to here.
Yeah,
Second-degree burns. And Patriot took me from my house up to Lawrence, no, Holy Family.
really, okay.
And figured health insurance would cover it. I ended up paying $1,100 for the ride from my house, out of my pocket.
Why?
They refused. I had the money, they screw it all. Another time my wife went from my house, she went up to Holy Family, and they sent an itemized bill. They tried to charge me for a 4-liter tank of oxygen. I said, she did not use a 4-liter tank of oxygen. I can go from Lawrence to Lynn and back twice on 4-liter tank of oxygen. Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you don't know and you don't question it, they'll Yeah, that's a
I-
lot of companies are like that.
It is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of companies are like that.
Oh.
You know, but yeah, tomorrow night, see, well, we're saying 7 o'clock. Well, but they never start at 7 anyway. Even if they don't have someplace to go, they never start at 7.
Let's see,
I mean-
what else is interesting that's happening?
Let's see. I don't know. It's kind of been boring with snow. Although it's going to be in the 50s this weekend, the snow better melt. That's all I can say.
I invested $20 in a short shovel, so instead of a long handle shovel, because I'm out there, I'm
Yeah.
actually breaking down the snowbanks and throwing
Wow.
it into the street. I'm just waiting.
For what? For them to come and say,
Get a
don't do
ticket.
it? They're not doing it. They're not taking it.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll fight it.
yeah.
I'll have Tim in stitches. With Andrea, no, no, that wouldn't be inspectional services.
No.
Don't even get me started.
No, it won't, yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
80%.
Like I said, there's always public participation. It'll be interesting to see. We know Mr. Molly is going to be up there. You and see who else. Last time there was a couple people. That's a good thing. Couple, you know, see what's going on, like table items, see if anything comes off of the table items. I mean, they should just, it should be like they should do an ordinance. After like 5 years, kill the table items. Automatically just withdraw them. It's ridiculous. Going back to 2016, I mean, come on, that's 10 years. If they've done nothing with it now, they're not going to do anything with it in another 10 years. You know, that's probably something they should do.
I digress. I jump off talk. You know
Yeah.
the way my brain works. What time is Frank's wake?
5.
5. Ooh,
Why?
I won't be able to get down.
Yeah, you will. Why, you think?
That thing is at 6. Tough.
And you think that's going to start at 6?
Huh?
You think that's going to start at 6? That's not going to start at 6. And check the thing, make sure it hasn't been canceled. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's the other thing is, you know, you get down there and things have been canceled. You know, and I'm trying to think what else.
No, I'm not even
Yeah.
going to go.
Yeah.
I'll
Watch it. Watch it on TV.
I'll do it up good tomorrow morning, and then I can go print up copies for
Yeah.
all
The councils.
You know.
Yeah. I mean, you can always watch it on
Although
TV.
it won't be on the results of.
No, it won't.
It won't be on the agenda
No,
for tomorrow night.
so it'll be on for the next one.
Yeah.
So you have time to wait anyway.
The 7 be on the 17th, St.
16th.
Patty's Day.
16th. Yeah, the 16th.
Today's the 2nd, tomorrow's the 3rd,
Yes.
10th, 17th.
Yeah, right. Oh, I wonder if they're going to
Can I go? Can I wear my green?
Yes, I wonder if they're going to do any. I wonder if they're going to give us anything for St. Patrick's Day.
Wear my green hat, my green necktie?
Yep, we'll have to wear green.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm part
Yep.
leprechaun. Candyman doesn't make me leprechaun. I don't know what does.
It's going to be, it's going to be like, Oh, God, I wonder if they'll have.
Hey, my maternal grandmother's name was Duffy.
Oh, okay. No, I forgot it'll be interesting how St. Patrick's Day goes at City Council meeting. See if they all wear their green.
Your neighborhood meeting is coming up.
Next Monday night, 5 o'clock, Colleen's.
This is the annual corned beef and cabbage.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, all right.
I know, I need to text John
Yeah.
to remind him. But yes, 5 o'clock.
John does make good corned beef and cabbage.
He does. Yes, so my meeting's next Monday night at 5 o'clock is dinner.
Yeah.
Meeting starts anywhere between 5:45 and 6. We try to get it, and we have the police and the fire and whoever else
Are they
might
back
want to come.
allowing them to come down without permission?
They're coming. They don't, you know what? They should not need permission to go to a neighborhood meeting, because that's part of their job, community. I'm sorry. No, they should not need, and no one should have to go to a neighborhood meeting, no one should need permission. That's just ridiculous. That's taboo, no. And I refuse to make a phone call to ask if so-and-so, no. It's part of the community, they need to be there.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. You know,
What was the, you get Stephanie, because you're in that district.
we get Giovanni sometimes.
Where are your other 3 city councilors?
I don't know, I don't really care.
And you know my thoughts on that. Everybody has 4 city councilors.
Giovanni shows up.
Yeah, he does.
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, city council chambers, we'll be in the second row. I don't know where anyone else will be, we'll be in the second row.
We don't know if it's gonna start at 7, but we'll be there.
We'll be there, yeah, usually we get there a little bit earlier.
I'll be the guy sitting behind Mr. Marley.
Yeah. Yes, you will be. Yes,
Oh,
you will be.
did I tell you I was in City Hall, it was a week ago?
And he was
They're
there?
bringing in another podium, and I go, I says, what's going on with this? I says, we gonna have stereo podiums? He says, no, they told us to send back the other one, we got a new one. It's the same difference. I can't make this up.
Oh my God, anyway, so tomorrow night, we will see you then.
We will do the Julia Child. I will do the Julia Child.
Okay.
I bid you a fond adieu. That's an oldie.
Yes, it certainly is. I remember Julia Child though, she was kind of bizarre.
Yeah, please.
Kind
We'll
of
be
bizarre.
there.
Please come join us, come say hi, tell us, oh, we saw you on TV, yeah.
Come down and see how your government does or doesn't work, depending on your frame of reference.
Well, this is very true, and and see how your counselor,
Yes.
who's your city,
You're right.
do you know who your city councilor is? Do you, that's the other thing, do you know who your city
You
councilor
pay their
is?
salaries, you just pay buku dollars to have the council chamber
Redone.
renovated. But again, it is, come down and enjoy.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
All right, see you then.
We
Bye.
catch you later.
Bye.